Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to encourage you to get rid of your flat surfaces or storage furniture. When I was much younger, I thought that problems with my stuff are because I don't have enough storage areas. So whenever I had a chance, I was buying extra storage. So we were renting kind of like a studio flat, and I accumulated quite a lot of clothes, and we didn't have a wardrobe. We just have a kind of like a hanger, like a long hanger from IKEA. So it's like an open wardrobe. So instead of getting rid of some of my clothes, at least, I bought another hanger like that. I mean, the open storage. So I have two, and then one was just for me and one was for my husband. The problem was obviously amount of clothes, not the storage, but I didn't realize at that moment. So every time I had a problem with storing my things, I was buying extra storage or just any, like wherever boxes that can contain my items, my possessions. And right now, after many years and being nearly 40, I realized the problem is storage itself as well. Storage and flat surfaces tend to accumulate even more stuff, and like they work like magnet. So think of your flat or house. Where do you have, like, what area you have mostly cluttered? And I can bet that a lot of you will tell like maybe a desk or the top of the fridge or any other surface or maybe a drawer, but still it's storage furniture that will accumulate even more clutter. So right now, my goal is to declutter to the point where, for example, chest of drawers is empty and I'm not keeping that chest of drawers for like being happy I have now empty space for something else. No, I'm getting rid of the storage. Recently, over the summer, I was helping my father-in-law with decluttering. We cleared some space and we have one piece of furniture that was completely empty, and I asked him if he is willing to declutter that. And at first he said, maybe I can use it for something else. And that's true. But then at the end of the day, if your goal is to have less, then don't keep the storage, because it will be tempting to fill it in with another, different items. So I tried to resonate with him. I said, all right, if you keep it, then it's most probably that you will fill it with something else. And if your goal is to declutter, then let's get rid of it. And you can always, find something else even around your house that can work as storage area or some kind of surface that you need. You always can find something. At the end of the day, he was happy that his space was less cluttered. He has less items to take care of and dust and maintain. And so in the long run, getting rid of your surfaces or storage areas will give you some extra time as well, because you don't have to maintain those items. You don't have to dust them. Right now, I'm trying to minimize furniture. We got actually bigger sofa right now, and it's always tempting to put extra pillows or something, like decorative items on the sofa or blankets. And I'm really working on myself right now, just to think of this sofa like just on purpose of sofa is for the sitting, not for decoration. I'm not trying to put more items on the sofa. because then I have to wash them, you know, maintain them and so on. When we moved in here, it was like a blank card, and I really regret some of the purchases we had for this flat. Like for example, in our living room, we bought 2 identical pieces of furniture, like for under the windowsill, and to be honest, it only attracts clutter, like inside, because if I had only one, I knew that I have to contain my mess in that one piece of furniture. Because I have 2, it's really tempting to fill it, and I decluttered that furniture, I think, a couple times, at least 2, and it was one empty drawer, but then because I cannot remove this drawer, I filled it again, and the problem is still there. So get rid of your surfaces. If you are a hoarder, obviously even the floor will be tempting to fill. But we are talking about like average person that doesn't have a hoarding problems, and every surface attracts clutter. I will be showing some photos of my own flat, our own flat, that every single piece of surface is really attracting clutter. And I'm struggling sometimes, even though I know how to maintain like minimal life. So my advice for today is get rid of furniture you don't need, you don't use. Try to minimize your possession so you can declutter the furniture, because sometimes the furniture is a problem itself, because it attracts clutter and is tempting to fill in. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.